What N-word Marv nuts? Why do you have an allergy? Who doesn't love nuts? Uh, yeah, mouthful of nuts, Carrie. Saboteur says, I thought the brain one was monkeypox. Well, they
uh,
all seem to keep getting worse and worse. Go ahead, Shadow.
yeah, it might be that one too. I'm not sure.
It seems like they're trying to up the ante, man, because they're trying to make it as bad as possible, right? For whatever
Well, I
reason.
mean, they pretty much got away with it the first time. So
Yeah. They're just trying to scare us all, you know? They're trying to.
mhm.
I think they're
It's all
testing
about
us before they.
control.
Yeah, control, yeah. Well, they're also testing us and prepping us for the aliens to tell us they're real.
Hmm. Yeah, which is all. Let's come on. There's got to be a reason why the government all of a sudden decided to come out and start talking about it. That what 60 years of self silence.
Yeah. Yeah. I really believe, I don't think it. I think aliens are real, but I don't think we'll ever see any in our lifetime. The universe is too big to. I mean, well, there's magic, right? Like
I
technology we
mean,
don't
yeah,
know of,
right.
but
I
the
mean, I don't
universe
know. I've seen
is too
some pretty
vast.
convincing, footage of different UFOs and stuff, but that doesn't mean. I mean, it could be an experiment, something from the government. You know what I mean? It's we don't
Right,
know for sure.
right. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's too. The galaxy and the universe is too big. The distances are just too vast,
Yeah,
and
they
it,
can
it
do that
costs too much
cryogenic
money.
freezing.
It costs too much money. It's too technology to do all that stuff is. It costs a lot of money. I mean, just look at us trying to get to the moon. It's gonna cost like $60 billion to get back to the
Yeah, it's
moon.
ridiculous.
And then like if we go to fucking Mars, the projected thing I read is like just for the first year is gonna be like 160 billion, 180 billion dollars.
Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I guess they, made a lot of innovations because of things they discover in space and all the experiments they do when they're up there and all that kind of shit. But I mean, that's an awful lot of money.
Yeah.
And a Mars trip, I don't know. That doesn't sound too appealing anyway. It's gonna be like what 4 or 5 years just to get there, and then however long they're gonna leave it
Six
out there.
months. If they have a 2 year launch window, every two
Oh, okay.
years Mars is close enough that they can do it in 6 months. Otherwise, it takes I think like a 9 months if they went the one of the other long ways. And
Oh,
then
okay.
if it's really out of sync, yeah, it could be up to 3 years. But yeah, the time is when they launch, when the launch window is open for us and Mars being as close as possible to each other.
Yeah.
And I think you have
Right,
like
right.
30 days for that window.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, because everything's on an elliptical orbit, so yeah, sometimes they're a lot closer than others.
Yeah. And it just so happens it's every 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, Mars and the moon base are, I don't know. Moon base might be kind of cool, but at least it would have more practical uses, I think, than Mars would.
I think it's all really important, and I think it'll lead to a bunch of technologies. But it's one of the biggest things is like all the tech has to be perfect, right? Like it can never break. It can't fail because like people are relying on it. You know what I mean? Like the technology has to work all the way over there and then all the way back, and then it can break. But it can't break anywhere in between.